Hey, I'm Dean. I'm going to be using this channel to kind of talk about all things LinkedIn. Maybe you're seeing a lot of crazy information, you don't know what's true, you don't know what's worked. I'm going to be sharing the stuff that works for real people on LinkedIn. And we're going to start today with how the algorithm works. Now, there's a lot of advice out there about what you should and shouldn't do. And to be honest with you, a lot of the advice is actually influencers who got traction years ago telling you what works for them. And the reality is, if you're getting started right now in 2025, that kind of stuff doesn't really work. So if you've had a long-term advantage on LinkedIn, yeah, sure, copy the influencers. But if you want to get leads and clients from LinkedIn, let me share what's really working. So the way the algorithm's changed, if you think about it, since AI's really kind of come on leaps and bounds, before that, algorithms were pretty automated, pretty structured, pretty basic. Well, LinkedIn's algorithm now is way more focused about relevance rather than just how fast it blows up as it used to. So it's more important that you talk about specific topics. It's more important that you resonate with the right people. So LinkedIn's posts last a lot longer. So if you're used to a post going way up to like 1,000 impressions in the first couple of hours, you're not going to see that same impact in the same way. It's now going to take a lot longer to get that traction. So posts just last generally longer, up to about 3 or 4 weeks. So it will grow slower. So don't think like if you're getting slow views, there's something wrong with the post. It's just the way things grow, much slower since the change in June. Second thing is this whole relevance piece has kind of 2 parts to it: topic relevance and people relevance. So people relevance or profile relevance is people are interested in certain topics, and so LinkedIn's going to show your content to people who have an interest in that topic, and its own algorithm figures that out. So it's now more than ever important to stay focused on your core topics and not drift off talking about all sorts of stuff. The people relevance part, that's about who you're interacting with. So it's more likely now than ever that somebody will see you multiple times in the feed, and it's more likely now than ever that you'll be at the top of people's feeds who've interacted with you before. So like if you comment on their post and they reply, if they comment on your post and they reply, if they like a post, repost a post, if you connect and interact with them through the DMs, they're going to see you more. So just thinking about the algorithm, it's actually to your favor, because a lot of these influencers, if you look at their comments, it's all mini-me's and people who will not buy from them. So if you stay really anchored to your topic and you contextualize your topic so it matters to the right audience, so you don't just give out information that's on Google, you actually tailor it with your experience, tailor it with specific insights for your target audience, then it's going to do well because the right people are going to engage, and then basically you get some momentum. One thing I would say, if you have been a bit scattergun with your content and jumping all over, and I'm a little bit prone to doing that at times, you probably want to do what's called content clustering. And content clustering is really simple. It's you do, say, a multi-part series on one specific topic. So like maybe 10 posts that are all about the same topic. That way, the algorithm's getting a feel for what you actually talk about. So you might not see this huge growth or any explosive stuff, but you'll start to see the right people engaging with your content. And believe me, you can convert from a small audience. I've helped hundreds of people do it. So stay focused on your topic, customize it to your target audience so it's helpful to them and the pain points of the problems you solve, and keep interacting with the right people so that you build those strands of connection so that the algorithm knows where to put you, who to put you in front of, and you'll do really great. So hopefully this was helpful. This is the first video on this new channel. Please find me on LinkedIn. If you've got questions about LinkedIn, really just send them to me. I'll make videos to help you. So send me any questions you've got and I will make those videos. But thanks for watching.